Mother, moose hunter, maverick.
Can she answer tough questions about, domestic policy, foreign policy?
But I mean, like from who? From you? Well, I mean,
yeah, from me.
Who cares?
American people need to know, just like they need to know about Joe Biden, Barack
Obama. Talk to you?
Not that she can talk to me.
I don't
but
get
she
it.
knows
I'm going back to bed.
I accept the call to help our nominee for president to serve and defend America. I'm Governor Sarah Palin, and I am delighted to welcome you to the 2008 Alaskan Independence Party Convention.
When we talk about America, there are kids in that class doing this. And when we say Alaskan, their guns are up.
Your party plays an important role in our state's politics.
We don't say for America. We say relax. The federal government is just plain a monster.
So I say good luck on a successful and inspiring convention. Keep up the good work. We suspended the state fuel tax and championed reform to end the abuses of earmark spending by Congress. I told the Congress, thanks but no thanks on that bridge to nowhere. I've championed reform to end the abuses of earmark spending by Congress. And I did tell Congress, thanks but no thanks for that bridge to nowhere. Thanks but no thanks on that bridge to nowhere.
She bragged about her efforts to cut pork barrel spending, a project that it turns out she was in support of.
First of all, was in favor of the bridge when she was campaigning for governor.
The governor's statement itself is not exactly correct.
Congress took the bridge out of but left the money, and the money was used for other things.
The $233 million was used for state transportation.
She then took the money, and Alaska is building the access road now on the island to a bridge that does not exist.
And Congress killed off the earmark before Palin had the chance to say no thanks.
We should find a real diplomatic and supportable way to go about requesting those federal funds.
I got rid of a few things in the governor's office that I didn't believe our citizens should have to pay for. That luxury jet was over the top. I put it on eBay.
One said she saved Alaska taxpayers a bunch of money by selling the governor's jet.
You know what I enjoyed the most? She took the luxury jet that was acquired by her predecessor and sold it on eBay.
She got rid of a few things in the governor's office that I didn't believe our citizens should have to pay for. That luxury jet, it was over the top. So I put it on eBay.
And made a profit.
All you had to do was really Google it to find out that, in fact, the plane was not sold on eBay.
It was sold at a loss, not a profit, as John McCain said.
But the person who eventually bought it had donated to her campaign.
Taxes are too high, and he wants to raise them.
Barack Obama's proposal will cut taxes for 80% of the American people and raise taxes on people making more than $250,000 a year.
His tax increases are the fine print in his economic plan.
Senator Obama wants to raise your taxes unless you happen to be a corporation or the richest 1% of all Americans. We're going to go out on a limb here on Countdown and call them lies. Is there no political risk for telling things that are demonstrably untrue about your opponent?
The Democratic nominee for president supports plans to raise income taxes and raise payroll taxes and raise investment income taxes and raise the death tax and raise business taxes.
If your family making less than $250,000 a year, my plan will not raise your taxes. Not your income tax, not your payroll taxes, not your capital gains taxes, not any of your taxes.
This reminds me a lot of the swift voting of John Kerry 4 years ago, where they just kept piling on with statements, many of them unsubstantiated.
Well, she's running for the vice presidency of the United States, Bay. Yes, the press has every right to look at her record.
What about teaching creationism in the schools? What about censorship of books in libraries? What about this case where she apparently fired the head of the state police because he in turn wouldn't fire her brother-in-law?
Our leaders, our national leaders, are sending them out on a task that is from God.